He's one of the best movers this sport has ever seen.
The 50th Grand Slam semi-final for Novak.
Zverev back in the semi-finals of the Australian Open for a third time. Is this the year to win his maiden major?
Ben Shelton making American tennis great again. He is through to the semi-finals in Australia. Sensational from Sinner.
A second semi-final here in Australia for the defending champion.
Men's singles semi-finals action. Please welcome to Rod Laver Arena from Germany, Alexander Zverev. Their opponent this afternoon. Please welcome 10-time Australian Open champion from Serbia, Novak Djokovic.
Welcome to Melbourne, welcome to a warm day, but even that announcement itself gives you goosebumps. It is a massive Friday here at the Australian Open. A big day for this man, potentially to get through to his first Australian Open final. This one, well, everything's been said. Every superlative has been added to a resume that is simply untouchable. Looking for a record-extending 11th final here. He's only ever lost once at this stage to Jannik Sinner last year. He brings in a perfect 3-0 record against Zverev at Grand Slams.
Novak, Hayden, Novak. Gentlemen, before we start, can we have a photo with Hayden here, facing this way? Thank you. Same format as your previous matches. Any preference on towel box, red or blue? We go blue, red. Makes sense, doesn't it? Any other questions? No? Okay, Hayden, we've got AO or John Newcomb. Anyone to call? AO. AO scored. Fantastic. AO. Receive. Receive. Okay, great. Have a great match. 4 white towels. Sure.
Every superlative applies, everyone exhausted for Novak in terms of his incredible year. And Sasha, like a whole list of great players, will be out here having to pay the reputation tax alongside the physical one as this match gets underway. Just want to ask Brad Stein, who's going to be commentating alongside me as we take a look at Sasha here. What will be the key thing for the German to do?
Well, obviously it's a tough call when you're here, and you're basically on Novak Djokovic's court here. So I think the psychological aspect of it is a key to start with, and I think that starts with the fact that it's a Grand Slam in 3 out of 5 sets. Sasha's had decent consistency and results against him at the 2 out of 3 level where his wins have come, but it's tougher here at the 3 out of 5 set level, and maintaining his concentration, his focus, and his intensity, being able to execute at the highest level against Novak for the course of a 3 out of 5 set match is a test for anyone. And Sasha's going to have to play to his best level to be able to compete with Novak on this court.
Gui Martinez, Fernie Humbert, and of course your man Tommy Paul, who could have snatched the opening couple of sets against Zverev in the quarterfinals, unfortunately couldn't, were the path through for Zverev this year. 10-time champion, has never lost when he's got to the championship match in Melbourne. Novak And just a quick word as we take a little look through his route. Zverev in the opening round in 4 sets. Faria was the only other day match that he had actually played, Brad. How much of a factor may be that? He played Mahech, Lehechka and Alcaraz at night.
Yeah, I think it's small today. It's not hot. You know, we're used to being here in Australia in the summer where it's sweltering at times, but we can see the sun's out. It's a beautiful day. Temperature is not bad. It's actually pretty ideal conditions here. So I don't think it's really much of a factor for him.
Just a word on just how incredible it is that this would be and is his 50th semi-final at a Grand Slam.
I mean, it's, as you said, Betch, it's almost beyond words. All superlatives have been used. It's a testament to his longevity as a player. It's a testament to his incredible level as a player. To be able to throw those kind of numbers around when you're talking about Grand Slam tennis. And it's part of the psychology and the advantage that he brings into these kind of matches against virtually everybody.
Just touching on that time on court that you just saw on that graphic, obviously 12 hours and 1 minute for Sasha. This time last year, before the epic clash against Medvedev, he'd actually been on court for close to 17 hours. He does come in a little fresh as Zverev, of course. He produced heroics at the United Cup in Sydney. He was on court for almost 24 hours of match play throughout that particular competition, winning it for Germany last year. So the engine is definitely primed for a potential 4-5 hours out here. And Novak had played a little bit more tennis before he took on Jannik Sinner last year. Can't argue with that particular sign. Andy Murray, of course, looking after Novak. You just saw him there. Charlie Gomez also just to the left of Andy, also coaching Novak. Somebody he works out with when he's down in Marbella.
30 seconds.
Change of racket for Sasha seems to have improved things off the ground in terms of pace for the German, something that he needed to improve.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Zverev won the toss.
Or maybe he didn't.
Elected to receive.
I think that when you look at Sasha and his game, I mean, the backhand's always been great. Did he really need to improve the backhand a lot? Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, the forehand pace, consistency, how he produces the swing, I think, has improved over the last year or so. And I think that that's the biggest factor if you look at areas that he's improved in. The forehand's gotten better. It used to be someplace that you could kind of pick on and have some confidence that you could get some free points from. At times it still does, but in general it's a much more consistent stroke that he can have a lot more confidence in.
And just quickly before we get underway, I think Josh Eagle has made his way down courtside. Josh, it looks like absolutely perfect conditions, as Brad was saying.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better, guys. A very good afternoon to you all, and what is an incredible feel courtside here. It's got that big match written all over it. Novak Djokovic, the thigh is heavily strapped, as you will see. But I'm sure we'll find out pretty early on in this match how he's feeling. Alexander Zverev, as you've mentioned, has come in with a little bit better schedule in terms of match time on court. But the conditions are absolutely perfect. It's lively. The court is pretty warm. So conditions at this time of the day will be extremely lively. So I can't wait for this one, guys. It should be an absolute beauty.
Delighted to have you alongside, Josh, for this encounter.
Ready for play. First sets. Novak Djokovic.
As ever at this stage of a big tournament.
Ready.
Heartbreak and history on the line.
Play.